Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you guys an arrangement that it's gonna be kind of quirky looking. It's inspired by Halloween. So I'm gonna tell you the things that you need. So right now I have this is an 18-inch just regular Callison balloon. That's the brand, and you could get away with using a 24-inch or a 36-inch. That works as well. For today, it's more, I originally wanted to do a column, you guys, but I feel like I need bigger balloons, and right now I don't have a 36-inch balloon with me on the colors that I need. All I had was these 18-inch, and I'm going to be using a lamp as my structure for the inside. And essentially what I wanted to make was going to be a stack of balloon pumpkins. So this is what I have over here, you guys. Could it be better? Absolutely. This is my first trial and it looks a little bit like a pear-ish shape, but don't worry, because once set in place, I will be able to make a pumpkin out of it. So now if you look closely, there's a tube from the lamp that's crossing inside of my balloon. So in order to accomplish this technique, there's a lot of videos out there nowadays, and this is my first time doing it, so I'm sure there's different ways of doing it. If that's the case, go for it. This is the way that I found. So far, it's looking pretty decent. But like I said, if you were to use like a 36-inch balloon, it will be a lot bigger. So this one, as you can see, I used the lamp as my structure for inside. There are some techniques out there where you could do the same exact technique, but using PVC pipes, and you can do that as well. What I had handy was just my lamp, and this is those lamps that you could just pretty much unscrew it and take it apart. So for this particular lamp, I'm using two of the I don't know, what do you call it? Two of the sticks, I would say. They come and you just stack them up. I'm going to use a total of 2 to give it this length, okay? So right here I have 2, which will be 1, 2, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a piece of a 260 balloon. I have a bunch of cuts that I always save because you want to save these. Sometimes you don't end up using the whole 260 balloons, so I save them because you always end up using them. And in this case, I'm using a piece of those, and I'm just going to inflate and create a bubble. That's all I need. Make a knot. And this balloon right here, I'm going to attach to the edge of my stick, okay? And tie it in to secure it in place. Okay. Once tied, this bubble, you're pretty much going to run the bubble to cover the stick. And the reason why we're doing this is pretty much to just give the edge of your balloon a grip, okay? So what you're doing is you're covering it just like that. And keep feeding your bubble. Don't go crazy on it. It's just to give some grip so your balloon doesn't slide. Once you cover it up, you're gonna cut the excess a bit. And then you're gonna proceed to tie it in place. Do a couple turns. And tie it in place. So you're gonna end up with something like this to grip on it. Now, you're going to grab your either 36-inch or your 18-inch, and you're gonna feed your balloon through your stick, okay? Now, you're gonna grab your scissor and you're gonna make a teeny tiny incision. Gonna grab. Sorry, you guys, the light from the camera is not letting me see what I'm doing. And sometimes I like to do these arrangements upstairs where I have a table available, but right now my kids are watching TV and it's a little loud. I don't want to get off focus, you guys. Okay, so you see I cut a little hole and I'm gonna feed my stick on that hole. And the reason why I'm having a little bit of a, I wouldn't say a hard time, but I just want to make sure that my incision is tiny. That way not a lot of air escapes through. So as you can see, that's what I got. And now I'm going to have another piece of balloon. And I'm going to tie my incision. So I'm going to grab right here and tie it. Okay? I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. It's a little tricky. Give it a few turns. And tie it. And give it a few more turns. You really want to cut that air from coming out. You don't want to give it any chance on deflating on you. Okay, you see what I did? I tied my balloon. Now you could just cut this as the excess, it doesn't matter. So that's what you have. And now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to have another piece of a 260 handy, okay, for tying my other end of the balloon. You're going to have your electric pump. Now, do you need an electric pump versus a hand pump? I will say yes, only because it's so difficult to keep the air inside while trying to inflate. Unless somebody's holding it for you and you're trying to do two things, you're leaving space for air to come out. So I think the better thing is for you guys to use your electric pump. So, I'm not sure if you guys can see me here. So I place my electric pump here because I still have this long stick. If I can't, go like that. So I'm going to have mine at the edge. That way I have some room here for movement. And I'm going to grab this neck insert my pump and blow some air, okay? And do it in bits and pieces, slowly. See what I'm saying? But air is coming out. You hear it? So you kind of have to work fast, right? You don't want that air. It's coming out from here, not from here, because this part is all tight. This is why surface is so important, you guys. You see how it's taking shape now? This is what I have so far. So with my 260, I'm going to do the same thing I did here. I'm going to tie my balloon so no air escapes, okay? Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just pretty much tying my balloon. Just like that. I'm going to give it a couple more turns. Okay. And this is what I got, you guys. And this is what I got, you guys. So then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to stack. I'm going to use this pumpkin and I'm going to put my base of my lamp. And this is what you got so far. Now here I can put green balloons and then I can stack my other balloon on top. I'll show you. Okay, you guys? So, as you can see, here I have one of my balloons and my balloon with my base, and I'm just going to stack them. There you go. So these are called balloon beads. Look how cute, you guys. Oh my gosh, if you could see like from far away. So now I have this left and this left and this left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some greens and take it from there. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to use a some 260 green chrome to give it like a cool vine look to my piece, and some dark greens, and I'm going to put them, you know, like right in the middle to cover up that middle section, maybe some on the top, some on the bottom, and make it organic looking. Okay, so I have some curlies over here. Okay, and I have 3 altogether. Cover up some of the gaps. I feel like this one in the middle is deflating a little bit, you guys. but I think only because I need to make sure they're bigger. I think it'll look so cute if they were to be 36 inches, but at least you guys get the idea, right? So just make my little clusters of different greens. I wish I really would have had. It's such a cute arrangement. Hopefully I can redo it again. But I think it'll be so cute for Halloween, you guys, for like an entrance. So if you do your little clusters, you can like add them in here. Okay, you guys, so you can fill in with some clusters, cover your structure a little bit, and then just, if you have a Cricut and you can print some decals to put on your pumpkins, you can do that too. If you have a Sharpie, just use a Sharpie. It's not the end of the world, it's Halloween, right? So, and you just start making your little faces. Excuse me. Okay, guys, guess what? I had to change my arrangement a little bit because my top balloon was deflating and I had to redo it again, but it came out so cute. So now my vines, instead of going in the middle, they're going to go on the top. I may just like tie it right here with something. Let me see. Maybe I could just do them by themselves. Alright, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, you don't have to use the green and orange colors. You could do whatever you want with your piece, however design you want. Make sure it's secure, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye, you guys.